Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Western New York and Southern Ontario's favorite restaurant and cooking show. Come dine with me, Western New York. Brought to you by Vinyl Outlet, Artisan Kitchen and Baths, and Buffalo Hotel Supply.
That's right, and one of my all-time favorite steakhouses, Russell's Steak Shops and more. We're so glad you joined us today because we have some new recipes and cooking techniques that you're going to want to stick around for.
On today's program, we've got one of Western New York's favorite sons in the kitchen. He's a 13-year veteran of the Buffalo Bills and was a key component in the Bills' 4 consecutive AFC championship games. Jan, I remember those days very well.
Oh, those were the glory days, weren't they? I do too. And by now, probably all our viewers know it's Steve Tasker. And if you've seen him before on our program, you know that he really knows his way around the kitchen just as well as he knows the way around the football field and the broadcast booth. And once again, today he's with Chef Michael DiPaolo, and you're going to see them both a little bit later in the program.
And then 2 of our fan favorite chefs join us, Orazio Appolito and Jason Ball. And they recently celebrated their first year at the Galleria Mall after opening Orazio's Italian Crepes, and they have a sweet surprise for us, Jen.
Oh, I can't wait, Russ. But first, it's time for our kitchen invasion. Then we'll get back to Orazio and Jason. The chefs are ready to go at the Delaney household. Let's take a look.
My husband Jim and I met when he was in grad school at the University of Buffalo.
I had just finished my undergraduate degree at Xavier University in Cincinnati and wanted to go on in the field and go to graduate school.
It took a little while for the area to win him over, but I think Buffalo is finally winning.
It's a lot like Cincinnati. It's a nice Midwestern kind of feel. I just think the people are so nice and really come to love the area. It's a great place to raise a family and has the kind of feel that, that reminds me of home.
We saw this house the first day that it went on the market.
And then as we got a few years in, there started to be parts of the layout that we weren't crazy about.
Our kitchen is kind of a square, so there's really only so much you can do.
So that's kind of how we discovered Artisan and found out about Julie.
Lots of attention to detail, really paid attention to what we said and what we wanted.
It was exciting to see how she was able to work within our vision and still give us new ideas.
Artisan gave us more options, described more features that we could have and that we thought that we would like. It was much more of a personal experience than just typing something into a program. Joining us today are our family friends Ken and Jen Shockley.
My last year at UB when I was finishing my PhD was Ken's first year on faculty there.
He was on his way out and I was on my way in, and we overlapped and had sort of interestingly parallel stories.
They have been very generous with their friendship toward us ever since we moved from Wisconsin.
We ended up having kids about the same time, and our kids have sort of grown up wandering around together.
Jude is 1 year older than Brady, so Brady learns a lot from Jude, and they have a lot of fun together. They really like each other a lot.
They're some of our closest friends in the area, and so we thought they'd be a great couple to share this with, and we thought it'd be fun for Jude to have a friend as well.
Thank you so much for coming. Can't wait to cook. How are you? Bye-bye. The homeowners are really into Italian-type food, is one of their favorites, so we decided to take advantage of the local produce and use all fresh product and make a homemade Italian minestrone soup.
I chose the panzanella salad after finding out Jim's healthy, and I wanted to do something simple, something that he could make, and also I just found out today he loves tomatoes. That's what panzanella is all about.
I want to do something a little different, you know, a little off the beaten path. Today I picked calamari fra diavolo with black squid ink pasta, and I thought the calamari was a nice complement to the minestrone and the panzanella salad. And I figured with the black ink pasta it was kind of a neat dish to showcase.
Jim, how would you like to make a salad panzanella today?
I would love to.
Rumor has it you like tomatoes.
They are my favorite.
Well, this is a dish if you're on a budget as well. So we'll get started. Day-old bread.
Okay.
And we always have some of that laying around. The key to the panzanella salad is the croutons. Toss them with garlic-infused olive oil and bake those in the oven. About 15 minutes, 375 degrees, nice and crispy. Croutons are cooking, so let's get going with the dressing. Could you do me a favor? This is a beautiful balsamic.
Starting to realize that it's just so important that the produce has to be fresh. You use, really good olive oil, not just stuff that you buy at the grocery and put on the shelf.
Olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. Capers, chop those capers up. Fresh basil, fresh grated lemon zest, lemon juice, those beautiful sweet grape tomatoes, diced red onion, and then toss the breadcrumbs hot right into that. And it's simple, it's quick, and it's easy. And Jim loves tomatoes, so I think I did real well.
Oh, so good.
Fresh, sweet, like candy.
Thank you so much.
Great job. Great job.
Okay, Sarah, today we're going to make some homemade minestrone soup. So we're going to just start off by just cutting up some fresh pancetta, and we're going to just cut it up in small little cubes. So what we did was we started with a hot pan with some extra virgin olive oil, and we sauteed a little bit of diced pancetta. To that we added some coarsely chopped onions, celery, carrots, and we just sauteed that lightly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of fresh chopped garlic, and the reason that we put the garlic in afterwards is because if you put it in too soon, it'll burn.
He taught me a lot of things that I feel like I should have known but didn't. Like, everything seems so common sense. I can't believe I went my whole life without knowing it.
We added some diced tomatoes, 8 cups of chicken stock, fresh herbs and some spices, a sprig of fresh rosemary. We added some cannellini beans, chichi beans, put some fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano, and a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. Finished the dish with a little Italian flat leaf parsley.
Have you ever had calamari fra diavolo?
No.
It means the sauce of the devil. We diced up some banana peppers. The vein down the middle of the pepper are what gives it the heat. If you don't like the seeds, which my wife hates the seeds, and I'm going to take them out.
Well, Jen and I cooked together periodically, so that was kind of fun. But being with Marco and having him help us sort of go through the process was wonderful.
So now that the onions and the peppers and the basil are cut, the calamari is sliced, we're ready to get on the stove. Let's head over there. So we're going to start our sauce. We're going to make a basic marinara, which is olive oil, our onion. We're going to add some nice onion to this. Then we're going to add our hot peppers. So we add lots of garlic and some garlic clove as well. As our vegetables are sweated, we're going to add some white wine to it.
I really like the fact that Marco provided us with a dish that we can kind of play around with. He told us that we could use different kinds of seafood with the tomato base.
So this dish, we want the liquid from the tomatoes in there. This is just filet of tomato, the pomodoro, little black pepper. And then if you like it hot, we're going to kick it off with some chili peppers.
All right.
We're going to add our basil to this. We're going to give it a stir. Once the sauce was boiling, we added the calamari to it, and the heat from the sauce actually cooks the calamari. And then you just cook the black squid pasta al dente. Perfect. So look what you guys made. Isn't this awesome?
That was beautiful.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. You kidding? Enjoy it. Wear your food.
You know, this is just neat for us. I mean, we spend a lot of time together, we eat a lot of meals together, and so just to do something kind of special like this, it was great to be able to share that with them.
We're just really thankful that they chose us to be part of their experience as well.
We eat together all the time, but this was one chance we had to sort of turn it into a big event, and it was just wonderful. It'll be something we remember for a long time.
To come in and have the quality and the kindness, it was just incredible. Really, really, really fun.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products. And by Russell's Steaks, Chops, and More. Be my guest. Let us do the rest.
Hey, Dr. Mark. Where would you like to have dinner tonight?
Well, Russell's, of course. Be my guest and let us do the rest.
Beautiful design starts with Artisan Kitchens and Baths. Let us transform your kitchen or bath into the dream room you desire, whatever your style and taste. Artisan Kitchens and Baths can design and install your vision to perfection. Our design team will work within your budget to give you quality at affordable prices. Update your home with Artisan Kitchens and Baths, 200 Amherst Street, Buffalo.
Hi, this is Tom Payne to tell you about my new burger menu. Try my new French onion burger made from fresh Angus beef topped with Swiss cheese, frizzled onions, and caramelized onion sauce. Or get crazy and try the New Orleans burger, crispy crawfish and New Orleans sauce. Or try my favorite, the rib burger, 2 Angus patties, cheddar and American cheeses, sauteed mushrooms and onions, and pulled short rib meat. Wow! Veggie burgers, turkey burgers, blue burgers. We've got them, all served with fresh cut fries at the Grapevine, 2545 Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst.
This fall, let the Vinyl Outlet install your new front porch, deck, or railings. We custom fabricate specifically for your home. No more rotting wood and no worries. You can be sure when the Vinyl Outlet trucks roll up to your house, you will be the talk of the neighborhood. Act now for your install today, as our huge fall savings event is on. The Vinyl Outlet, because your home doesn't deserve second best.
Let us transform your home.
Today we are presenting the Sazerac. The Sazerac is a New Orleans style of an old-fashioned and the oldest known American cocktail. The ingredients in a Sazerac are rye whiskey, Peychaud's bitters, simple syrup, and absinthe. First, chill your rocks glass. In your mixing glass, add 2 ounces of rye whiskey, 0.5 ounces of simple syrup, and 2 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. Next, you'll want to add ice and stir. Once your rocks glass has been chilled, remove the ice. Before you strain the whiskey mixture, you'll want to rinse your rocks glass with absinthe. Once your glass is rinsed, strain the whiskey mixture into the glass. Finally, garnish the drink with caramelized lemon oil. Sip it very slowly and savor every sip. The Sazerac.
Here we are back at Sizzling on the Gridiron. I'm here with Pro Bowler Steve Tasker, number 89, Buffalo Bills. Welcome. It's going to be a pleasure cooking with you today.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, today we're going to be making a nice little seafood chinzano. So, an Italian dish. Chinzano, yeah, you know. So,
okay.
Let's get started because we got to get our pasta rolling.
Good stuff.
Okay, we're going to use a little farfalle pasta today.
Was that bow tie pasta for people who aren't Italian?
Yeah. All right, we're going to get started here. Using a little olive oil.
Looks like you got 10 or 12 ingredients there.
A lot of ingredients in this dish, but it goes very, very quickly today. You know, just time to cook the scallops and the shrimp, and we'll be ready. Nice fresh garlic. You like garlic?
I do like garlic.
Okay,
yeah.
Since you're going to be tasting this later, you know, let's put a little bit more in.
There you go.
All right,
perfect.
Great. Okay. We'll throw in a little bit of red onion.
All right.
Now look at these. Look at the size of those scallops.
Wow,
huh?
that's
nice big scallops there. Put those in. Some nice shrimp. I hope you're hungry.
There we go. Yeah, this is looking better and better now.
So, you know, Steve, I got to tell you, it seemed like most of your career you were always considered like a small football player. But
Right,
you have a big
right.
family.
Well, I showed up in Buffalo. I mean, it was just my wife and I. We were newlyweds. We got picked up off waivers. Actually, Marv Levy's first game as head coach turned out to be my first game as a player. And so it was my career mirrored Marv's. When I first got here, I was the first player Marv signed after he got the head coaching job. And then when I retired, 2 or 3 months later, Marv retired. And I tease him now that he couldn't go on without me. So, you know, it was 11 and a half years. It was a blast.
Wow.
It couldn't have been better. But yeah, my wife and I came
As a fan and
here.
spectator, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and I still enjoy it. So
well, my wife and I showed up here as newlyweds, and now, you know, during the time I played, when I retired, we had 4 children and we're pregnant with our 5th. So Buffalo's been really good to us. Yeah. Yeah. And it's become home now. So
Yeah.
my kids, it's home for my kids. They're all Buffalonians and Western New Yorkers. So we're lifers.
All right, we're going to finish this off here a little bit. All right, we're going to add some fresh diced Roma tomatoes.
Okay.
Fresh sliced black olives.
It really looks beautiful when you start putting all the red onions and the tomatoes.
I was just going to say, you know, I try to keep
olives.
things colorful and same thing, keeping in mind the flavor profile.
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
and we're going to do just a little bit of chicken stock. And next, we're going to finish off with the little scallions.
All right.
We're going to finish it off with a little Romano cheese and then our pasta.
Oh yeah, you can taste it all. The garlic, everything. It's awesome. That's why I love coming to the restaurant, man. This is the kind of thing I love.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
If you've been in an accident, look no further than Ventura's CarStar Collision. After all, we look at your situation from both sides.
Part of you wants certified technicians who use the industry's most advanced equipment.
The other part wants an incredible staff to help you with insurance, estimates, and car rentals.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we give you the best of both worlds.
We'll work together to get you rolling again.
Welcome to Molinaro's. All our Italian cookies are made from family recipes passed down from generation to generation. Nobody can top our hand-tossed New York-style pizza, right, Dad?
That's right, Maggie. When they want a good pizza, we got them covered.
Try our signature dishes like chicken Molinaro or enjoy authentic Italian classics. You know what we always say? Quando mangiate con Molinaro, mangiate con familia. When you eat at Molinaro's, you eat with family.
When it comes to vinyl fencing, trust the Vinyl Outlet's reputation for excellence. Our vinyl fences are manufactured from the highest quality, professional-grade materials, using state-of-the-art fabrication equipment. With many styles to choose from, samples of our work are available in our showroom or in your neighbor's backyard. Act now for your install today, as our huge fall savings event is on. The Vinyl Outlet, because your home doesn't deserve second best.
Let us transform your home.
What you witness here tonight is a typical Friday or Saturday night at Russell's Steak Shops and more. Look at this kitchen, it's like a factory. We've probably got 100 people working in this place here tonight. This is our bone-in ribeye. Look at the size, 2.5 inches thick, all prime beef. We have a 12 to 14 ounce lobster tail, all Australian. 16-ounce strip steaks, all prime beef. Isn't that gorgeous? This is at Russell's Steaks, Shops, and more.
Welcome back. Now, there are so many great restaurants in our area, and the nice part is each one's unique and they all bring a different flavor and ambiance to the area, don't they, Russ?
Yes, they do, Jan. One of those restaurants that is certainly a Western New York gem and continues to grow is Orazio's in the Clarence and Orazio's Italian Crepes at the Galleria Mall.
Whoa!
Surprise!
Oh my
I brought you
gosh!
some of those crepes here.
Well, thank you.
This is the best part of our job. How are you, Orazio?
Good. How are you doing?
It is so nice to see you.
Very nice to be here.
Tell me a little bit about this crepe.
We have a fresh strawberry,
Can't wait.
banana, and Nutella crepe.
Uh-huh.
And so you have your sweet crepe, and Russ, you have your savory crepe, which you've enjoyed already at the food court. But
Yes.
I know you liked it so much. It's grilled chicken, tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, basil, extra virgin olive oil, and a little seasoning. That's our caprese crepe.
No calories?
Actually, very good calories. The shell itself only has about 80 calories, so whatever you put into it. But our biggest thing, and gluten-free crepes. Gluten-free crepes. We do the buckwheat crepes, no gluten, and very healthy for you.
Oh, wow. This is delicious.
Thank you.
And you know, you celebrated your first year at the Galleria, you have your restaurant, but you're also now at Dash's Markets.
Yes, we're in Dash's.
While I'm eating, I'm just going to have you talk. Okay?
There you go. I should have brought you some of the gelato. You wouldn't have let me. Unbelievable. It's all natural, premium gelato with no artificial flavors, colors, dyes. Very, very good.
You're a hard-working restaurateur, Mr. Orazio.
Thank you so much. I learned from the best.
Oh, yeah.
This is absolutely delicious. And you know what? You're going to be able to learn how to make these sweet as well as savory crepes today because Orazio is going to be in the kitchen and he's going to show us how it's done. So if you can't make it like this at home, you're going to be able to go and have Orazio make it at the Galleria.
Exactly.
Let's take a look and see how it's done. Thanks, Orazio.
Hello, I'm Orazio Ippolito from Orazio's Italian Crepes and Gelato. This is my right-hand man chef, Jason Ball, and today we're going to do a couple of our favorites that are featured at the Galleria Mall location.
Today we're going to do our chicken caprese crepe, and that's just our take on caprese salad. We have some nice fresh grilled chicken inside of it, and we'll get the crepe going.
So while he's making the crepe batter, I'll tell you a little bit about our Galleria Mall, our new concept restaurant that hopefully we'll have all across the United States sooner than later. But it's sweet and savory crepes, and our crepe batter is actually made from an imported Caputo flour right from Italy. And then we also have a buckwheat crepe, which is gluten-free for a lot of people that if they have celiac and things like that. And then to pair with that, we also have a delicious premium all-natural gelato. Jason poured his batter there, and that's just a simple recipe made with flour, egg, milk, a little bit of butter, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So what you want when you're making your crepes is you want to get a little bit of color on the bottom of the crepe, and you can adjust your temperature, but you'll see how delicate that is. And you flip it over, We're going to top and Jay will talk you through it.
Okay, so over here we have about 10 grape tomatoes that we have just cut in half. So we'll throw that on.
And again, you can put any toppings on that you want, but this is one of our lightest and one of our best sellers, and we actually just added it to the menu.
This is a great crepe, and it's definitely a great, unique concept. So then we just have some fresh mozzarella, some bocconcini here.
And the beautiful thing about this is right here, as soon as we put the basil on, I'm going to chiffonade this basil for them just to make it up a little easier for them, but you can even just tear it if you're at home and you want to put it on torn. But we'll just chiffonade that basil, and we'll put some nice fresh basil on that. And this crepe by itself is how we normally sell it. That's how it started, like a lot of our specials. We actually started it as a caprese. Before you know it, we added some chicken to it, and now I'd say the chicken outsells the regular caprese.
That, the buffalo chicken crepe,
incredible.
Out of this world.
Like you said, we have a buffalo chicken crepe that we actually toss the chicken with a little bit of hot sauce, and we put blue cheese on the crepe. We put the chicken, some romaine lettuce, tomato, a little red onion, and a little bit of hot sauce. It's phenomenal.
So just about a tablespoon or so of good olive oil on there, extra virgin olive oil. And then we just have some grilled chicken here.
And so then what we're going to do is we're going to just lightly season it, because with anything, even a delicate crepe, we're just going to put a little bit of sea salt, fine sea salt, and a little bit of crushed black pepper on it, just to give it that little extra seasoning. We're going to take some fresh mesclun mix, and we're just going to mix a little bit of our homemade house dressing to it, and we're just going to toss it around. Now that our savory crepe is made, let's make a nice dessert sweet crepe.
Absolutely.
Which one are we doing, Jay?
This is our strawberry banana Nutella crepe. This is probably by far the popular choice of our customers at the Galleria Mall. So again, we'll just get our batter spinning here.
And if you don't like Nutella, we also have a nice Ghirardelli chocolate that we can do instead of whatever you're in the mood for, whatever that you want that day, we can do it for you.
Okay, so now we'll flip the crepe.
See that little bit of color? That's exactly how you want it. And now at this point, this is where you go fast.
Okay, so we're gonna take our bananas.
We only use fresh fruit, fresh berries, fresh bananas, things like that. We don't use anything canned or frozen.
Fresh strawberries. Our Nutella.
That looks beautiful. Okay, you're gonna taste the sweet, I'm gonna taste the savory crepe.
Oh, amazing.
Fantastic.
So nice and light for a dessert, Razio. Here we also have 3 of our premium gelatos. We have our fresh mango, French chocolate brandy caramel fudge, and our creme brulee gelato, now available at all Area Dashes markets.
So now when you come to the Galleria Mall, not only do you have great shopping, but we have the great food to go with it, located in the back of the food court, 1 Walden Galleria Drive, Buffalo, New York.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD, and by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all. You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
The Sandwich Task Force is asking for your help in the capture and return of Nicky Whispers. Standing 3 inches high, his known accomplices are sweet red peppers, melted mozzarella, and Goomba oil. Whispers is armed with grilled prime rib. If you have any information on his known whereabouts, contact Marco's Italian Deli today. Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown is all about personalized service. We offer many styles with a large selection of exclusive brands to suit every need, at a price for every budget.
I'm Dr. Bob, and my mission is to help you maintain healthy vision. Let my staff help you and your family with all of your optical needs.
Check out our website or call and make the drive to one of our 2 convenient locations. Eyes on Harlem, Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
Trust me, they got a selection fit for a king.
That's our show for today. As always, I encourage you to choose Western New York's great independent restaurants when dining out tonight or this week.
That's right, Russ. And remember, if you'd like to learn more about any of the restaurants you saw on today's program, just visit our website at comedinewithme.wny.com. You can also like us on Facebook. Remember, we want a zillion likes for us. And when you do, we are going to send you this free recipe book. It's called Buffalo Amore. It's a great collection of local recipes that you can share with your family and friends. And it's personally signed by our own Chef Marco. And it's yours simply by telling us where to send it. You can do that either on our Facebook page or email our show producer.
Also, if you're a chef or a restaurant owner and you want to be on our program, we want to hear from you. Jan, I tell you, we've been very fortunate with people that have been on our program that are saying, Russ, everybody likes your program and nobody knew who we were, and then all of a sudden you appear on Come Dine with us. You must be a great hit with our show, right?
I hope so.
Are.
I hope we're doing our job. I think people in Western New York love to cook. They love their food. They love to dine out. And what I hope is that we're making Western New Yorkers better cooks, one show at a time.
Well, you know what makes me feel good is that the other restaurants really like our show, and they're very asking me, Russ, how do we get on? And then naturally I got to introduce our producers to them, and
That's
they
right.
make all the money.
Yes. And we would love to have some new restaurants if you're looking. On behalf of all of our sponsors, our chefs, and of course the Key Video television crew, thanks so much for watching this morning. Anything to add, Russ?
Only one more thing, Jan. Time to stick a fork in it because we are done.
Some say it's our amazing sports bar. Others, our relaxed and comfortable dining room. And then there are those who say it's our private meeting and banquet rooms where we take care of everything. Whatever draws you to Buffalo's best grill and catering, one thing's for certain, you'll always get a great meal. We pride ourselves on our casual atmosphere with very comfortable prices. Buffalo's best grill and catering, Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Stop in today and see why we're Buffalo's best.